Sunday baseball on MLB Network as we welcome you inside AT&T Park in the city by the bay. Today it's the second of this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Francisco Giants. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Tim Lincecum is on the mound for game two. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really struggles at home. You got the home crowd behind you. You got the mound you're used to pitching on an awful lot, but he hasn't been able to get it together. Maybe this is the game that turns it all around for him at his home ballpark.
So striding forward now, Christian Brummett, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Christian Brummett.
And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we're underway from San Francisco. Harold Reynolds, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a rocky start in this homestand. I mean, you're 1-3. You only won 1 game in 4. The fans are a little restless. This is a big game to win right here, to really just kind of get some foundation of winning back in your blood.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's Lincecum now on 2-1, and a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. Randy Wiggins is on deck. The 3-1 coming from Lincecum. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Digging in the switch hitter, Randy Wiggins. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. First delivery to him on the way. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl doesn't get a lot of complaints from players or coaches about his strike zone. He calls a good zone. And more importantly, he's consistent.
1-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. A runner at first with no outs here. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I'm a bit worried about the second hitter. This guy won a Silver Slugger last year in the National League, but we haven't seen that same player lately. He's just not swinging the bat real well. He doesn't look confident. He doesn't look like the same player that produced those huge numbers last year.
Roberto Clemente comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Striding in, Brian Brummett, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Stepping into the box, Bart Wiggins, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. First pitch is a slider, called for a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run in scoring position, but the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Curveball that time, not even close. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
2-2.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Dan Wiggins is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. Harold, what do you got?
As I look at this ball game today, one thing to keep an eye on is his at-bats against the right-handers, his approach against right-hand hitters, because right-handed hitters are hitting under 250 against him. And those are the guys that he's going to have to exploit if he wants to win this ball game.
Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And he's retired here, 1 away. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. He's in the top 5 in runs scored in the National League, so he's a big part of the lineup. The guys behind him are doing a good job of driving him in, too, but they'd be a whole different team without him.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. And Harold, as we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team.
Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close, safe call might be challenged.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here, as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off, and the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Into the box, Willie Mays, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. His average sits at 296 entering play. 22 home runs and 82 runs batted in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping in, Will Clark. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Josh Mayer.
Digging in, Josh Mayer. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Giants leave a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now to the plate, Fred Norman. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Fred Norman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1. The pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Striding into the box, Tyler Scott, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in. Now you got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging about pretty good.
In now, Curtis Randall is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Right side, gloved by Clark to Crawford for 1. But they will not have a shot at 2. He's safe at first, and that will plate our opening marker of the ball game.
Yeah, that's always a tough turn because it usually takes a long time to develop, and someone has to go over to first to cover. This time, they just get the 1.
In now, Dan Wiggins, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
The 2-0 on the way. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on. Oh, not in time as he steals second. certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this is line foul back over the Giants dugout. Runner at second here with one man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Standing in now, Christian Brummett, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Comes set, and the 0-1 ripped down the first base line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hit out towards second. Velasquez fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Pittsburgh leads this one 1-0. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Brandon Crawford.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Here it comes, 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Crawford is retired, and there's one away.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Pirates. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
So striding in, Bobby Velasquez. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. Wiggins from shallow right. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 8th, left fielder David Lowe.
Now batting, David Lowe. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First delivery to him on the way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. That misses. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 2-2 count. Here it comes. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They still trail 1-0. Ready for another chance. Randy Wiggins 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Randy Wiggins.
And a foul tip held on to here at strike one.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now, I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Again, a 1-2. Ground ball left side. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
Clemente.
Digging in to try it again, Roberto Clemente. Lincecum with a check at first, and the runner back easily. First pitch now from Lincecum. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
First two hitters of the inning go back-to-back singles, and now they're first and third. This has the makings of a big inning.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first, and the runner will get back standing. Stepping in now, Brian Brummett as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Low has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. A tag, and he's out at the plate, a double play. Coming to the plate now, Bart Wiggins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Wiggins.
Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And no advance. It's ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
That is just a tough pitch to hit. As a hitter, you see that ball start right down the middle. You go to swing, and it disappears away from you.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Digging in for his second at bat, Fred Norman. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that's in there. Base hit. Clemente rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Into the box, Tyler Scott. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Pirates get just the one, and that's all. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 2 and the Giants nothing. Stepping in, Tim Lincecum. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Scott is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
One away now. Here's the catcher, Buster Posey. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a good swing there by Pence, but he got the bat through a bit too quickly, as this will find the seats. Foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Got him swinging in the dirt. Brummett gathers, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Curtis Randall comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Curtis Randall.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. Lincecum ready, the 0-1, and no swing apparently. Ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Now the pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Hit back toward the mound, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. His swing back pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. It's getting hot.
Riding in once again, Dan Wiggins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian Brummett.
Into the box now, Christian Brummett. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch now from Lincecum. And that misses for ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-1 from Lincecum. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Digging in and looking for more, Randy Wiggins. A hit in 2 tries so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And Lincecum can't find the target on that one as he runs the count full now at 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Pirates lead it 2-0. Ready now, Willie Mays.
Leading off the Giants' fourth, center fielder, number 25.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed up a little high.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Now another 1-2. Hit down the line at first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one.
First baseman, number 22, Will Clark.
Now at the plate, Will Clark. He popped out in his first trip. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman, Josh Mayer.
At the plate, Josh Mayer. Dribbled to the right side, but it's foul. Strike 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So instead of leading off the following inning, Brandon Crawford bats here after the 2-out hit.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's set. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1-1 home now to Crawford. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here he comes again, 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another 1-2 delivery. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Again, a 1-2. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 1 left for San Francisco. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready for another shot now. Roberto Clemente. He'll start things off now against Tim Lincecum. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Look out. 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single. So that's now 2 hits for him here today as he finds the hole into right. And as we check out the Bucs leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits in 3rd place on the ball club in that department. Digging in once again, Brian Brummett. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And Lincecum able to jump ahead with the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Lincecum with a check at first, and he's back standing. A runner at first with no outs here. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
In now, Bart Wiggins. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And he misses 2-1.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on 3rd base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
2-2.
The 2-2 from Lincecum. Grounded to first. Throw to the plate. The tag from Posey is right there, and he is gone at home plate.
That could be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And that's going to be all this afternoon for Tim Lincecum. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Yusmeiro Petit is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Yusmeiro Petit.
Into the box now, Fred Norman, as he rips it on the ground to second. To Crawford for 1. On to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Bobby Velasquez. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Standing in now, David Lowe, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Norman will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
The pitcher number 52, Yusmeiro Petit.
Joe Panik will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away.
Joe Panik.
In there, strike 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
22.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. 1 out and a runner on second base. Softly hit to the left side. And oh, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
2 strikes and he hits it in the left field. You couldn't hit a sandwich better than that ball was placed right there.
Here's Buster Posey now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Runners are at first and third, one away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Norman has a play. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
A great job there by this power hitter, known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Stepping into the box, Hunter Pence. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Brummett on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. 5 innings complete. It's the Pirates 2 and the Giants 1. Adam Anderskow takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 7, Adam Anderskow.
Ready for another chance. Tyler Scott. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Pirates, third baseman Tyler Scott.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in and looking for more, Curtis Randall, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Pitch out, nothing doing. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Popped high in the air. Mayer is there for it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, pitcher Dan Wiggins.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dan Wiggins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. This is pulled into right, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. The relay throw won't get him.
He is having a terrific game, pitching well enough to get back to the plate again, and this time he delivers with a base hit.
Stepping in now, Christian Brummett tried to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Into the box, Randy Wiggins in the dirt. Pitch is low and in the dirt, and that's going to allow that runner to steal his way into scoring position here with 2 away.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good job of just keeping it close and preventing the runner from maybe going all the way around to third.
Ready with the 1-0. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Softly hit toward the hole. Velasquez has it in a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Pirates 3 and the Giants 1. Digging in to try it again, Willie Mays. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Willie Mays.
Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
In now, Will Clark. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Standing in now, Josh Mayer, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hard hit at third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, the shortstop, Brandon.
Ready once again, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Now Crawford swings and pulls this one on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. back here in San Francisco. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Robert Radford is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Robert Radford.
Ready for another shot now, Roberto Clemente. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Clemente.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Pitch on the way. Drilled on the ground to short. Crawford's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, catcher, Ryan Brummett.
Digging in once again, Brian Brummett. He comes into this at bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Pence waits on it. 2 gone.
Up next for Pittsburgh, first baseman Bart Wiggins.
Striding in once again, Bart Wiggins. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Here's a high pop up. Mayer is there for it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Digging in, the switch hitter, Bobby Velasquez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Velasquez.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year. And the Giants are back within a run at 3-2 now.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The left fielder
into the box now, David Lowe, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. And now a jump throw against his body. throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Stephen Vogt will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 23, Stephen Vogt.
Ball one, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Set to deal on 2-2. And another foul ball. On its way is pitch number 75. Hit sharply on the ground. Wiggins is up with it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Giants get one back on the solo homer. Bye-bye, baby. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Pirates 3 and the Giants 2. Sergio Romo
comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a safe opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Norman.
Fred Norman is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Hot shot to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Scott.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Curtis Randall.
Into the box now, Curtis Randall. First delivery to him on the way. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Mayer is there, and the side is retired. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. It's the Pirates 3 and the Giants 2. Digging in now, Hunter Pence. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Hunter Pence.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Brummett racing back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Bob Dixon answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Bob Dixon.
Stepping in now, Willie Mays, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And now a pitch on the way. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Brummett ranging back at the track. And as Giants fans here on television, it is out of here. Solo shot to right center. Number 23 for him thus far, as the Giants have come back to tie it now at 3.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so we waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting, first baseman.
In now, Will Clark.
Clark.
As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Mayer.
Into the box now, Josh Mayer. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch. Better hitting.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
That gets down, and the inning continues. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at-bat and his last opportunity.
So stepping in, Bobby Velasquez in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Mike Christian comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. But bye-bye, baby, as the Giants are able to tie things up thanks to the solo dinger. On to the 9th inning from AT&T Park. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Alden Laker is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 6.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Mark Melanson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. David Cartwright is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Pitcher, Mike Christian.
Mike Christian is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Mays is in pursuit. He can't get there as it falls in.
Oh my goodness, Matt. A relief pitcher getting a hit? That's just not the way it's written up.
27, Christian Brummett.
Into the box, Christian Brummett trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Baseman, Randy Wiggins.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Randy Wiggins. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The 0-1. Called strike over the outside corner.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Now batting, right fielder Roberto.
Digging in,
Clemente.
Roberto Clemente. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here's the first pitch on the ground to the right side. Cartwright is there. Go to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. Still tied 3-3. Stepping up to the plate, David Lowe. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Now the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Randall ranging up the middle, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, David Cartwright.
Stepping up now, David Cartwright. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And he got him.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Norman has a play. And that ends the inning. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Digging in, Brian Brummett. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Brian Brummett.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Now in the box, Bart Wiggins. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
The left fielder, number 25.
Stepping into the box, Fred Norman. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Now batting, Tyler Scott. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Now batting, shortstop, Curtis Randall.
Ready now, Curtis Randall. Christian will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Owen Christian.
Favorable call in there for a strike. He'll enter play at 313. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll get back in standing. The 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Now a line drive that'll get down. That'll give him the lead, perhaps even another. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Into the box now. Mike Christian leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Owen Christian will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 23.
So striding forward now, Hunter Pence. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Leading off for the Giants, right fielder.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Clemente shading to his right. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 25, Willie Mays.
So digging in now, Willie Mays. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Fouled back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Brummett moves over and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
First baseman, number 22, Will Clark.
So striding in, Will Clark. He was a ground out victim last time up. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Pittsburgh, with their 95th win, tops in the division. Mike Christian earns the victory, his 11th in relief this year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates. 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Giants, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. A reminder that Muni Metro service on the J or T lines is available outside the 2nd Street entrance with transfer service to BART at the Civic Center, Powell, Montgomery, or Embarcadero stations. Caltrain service is available at the depot at 2nd and King Streets, and post-game ferries will be departing soon for Vallejo, Larkspur, Alameda, and Oakland.